Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me check if Discord's active. Yeah, it's active. Hey, how you doing? What's up?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. Right now, I barely started recording. I'm like, God, I hope Discord picks it up. So try to say something.
Balls.
Oh yeah, did pick it up. Good, good.
Yeah,
Thank
I picked
God.
up the balls with a hand.
Man, like, man, it's good to have you back, man. It's been like a minute since I've spoken with you. How you been?
Yeah, we just had a small lunch earlier for the birthday of my mother.
Oh
So,
shit! Happy birthday! Tell her I said happy birthday.
yeah, I'm definitely will.
What'd you guys have to eat?
Pretty much garbage because the the cooks at the restaurant were pretty much a dog shit. I basically ordered like I don't know how it's called, but well, it's basically some steak. It was pretty poorly cooked, honestly. The rice was fucking cold, and also the first dish was like cannelloni. It was the most depressing dish of cannelloni I've ever seen, man.
Man, you did your mom dirty. Why'd you take her there?
Uh,
um,
it's just it's just a place we went to regularly. It
oh.
just was the case of unlucky. That kind of did us dirty there.
Bruh. Oh man, that sucks. Like, you ever go to like a regular spot, like where you go eat out and you're like, you always have your regular, but you try to switch it up with something else. And when you get something else, it just sucks. And like, why did I get this? I'm like,
Yeah, pretty
nah.
much.
I'm like, bruh, nah, it sucks. But yeah, speaking of Spain, I've heard that you were going through some shit over there. Like, what the fuck is happening over there at the weather?
Yeah, we had a couple floods basically. It was
Mm-hmm.
mostly through the area of Valencia. I live in Barcelona for the record, and
Uh-huh.
they're pretty close by. Both is east of Spain, so we still had a bit of a hit. But compared with Valencia, Barcelona had it pretty easy. Valencia pretty much had everything destroyed, like the city of Paiporta, for example, um, just utterly crushed. And the worst thing is the government didn't do shit. Like they just ran away, or just didn't acknowledge shit for a couple days, and it just it just left everything into disaster. Like it was handled like utter shit.
Fuck, man. Like, I feel I could say the same thing with America too, because Florida gets hits with like hurricanes every now and then. Not every now and then, more like every 2 to 3 years. It does the same thing with Katrina. The new hurricane that I forgot the name. It was called. I forgot the name, but point being is like everybody just fucking books it out of Florida and goes to like a different part of Florida or just out of state. And
Yeah, I heard that it is a pretty swampy area, basically.
no, yeah, and fucking people live in Florida. They're like, they don't give a shit. Like, yeah, man, we're 6 feet deep underwater, but we're good. I'm like, bro, why are you there? Well, I
I
get
mean,
it.
there's a reason they write all those Florida Man articles. There's just something wrong with those people. They put something in the water.
I want you to do this right now. I want you to go on Google and look up Florida man and then type in your birthday. You're just gonna get some wild ass shit. Look, I'll do it right
Oh,
now
that's the
too.
classical.
Florida
All right, hold on. Let me
man,
just look it up. Okay, let's see.
and just go to news.
Flor- Florida Man, October 5th.
And just read like the first article you see.
All right, I think I got a good one. Florida man mistakenly shoots and kills son-in-law in birthday surprise. Wrong.
Bro.
Yeah, that's a good fucking birthday present. He constantly goes on Twitter saying, "I'm gonna kill myself," and the fucking father does it.
Minus Floriman allegedly waves gun at bartenders who told him his bar was closing. Who needs to leave? The fuck? Florida man arrested after praising the Lord while highway surfing his Cadillac. Yo, what? That's wild. No, yeah,
Okay,
Florida.
this is a good one. Hold on, it's a good one. Florida man accused of planning to distribute over 1.8 thousand worth of misbranded erectile dysfunction pills. And the guy in
No.
the picture looks like the guy from like the Pressed Herald, like the internet historian guy. Let me send the picture real
I
quick.
gotta see this. There's no way.
He kind of looks like it. He has that smile. He has a smile.
Oh no. No. Oh my
He looks
god.
like him. You see it or resemblance?
No, no, I see it. Like, yeah, I see. Dude is in pain. Nah. Nah, Florida's fucking scary, man. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
not for the alligators. That's for sure.
No, yeah, like I swear Florida people are just crazy. I know fucking a couple of content creators live in Florida, like fucking Charlie. I'm like, what the hell does he do there? Like, bro, get out of there. But
Nah, it's pretty simple. He has his monotone. What's going on, guys? Dick, cocksucker.
I
This topic has just happened.
no, yeah. I mean, Charlie does make some pretty good content. I feel like his older videos had more depth to them. Like he had more humor on them, but now it's a little bland. I wouldn't say bland, but more like he's just uploading just for the hell of it. He's doing what he likes, and I fuck
Yeah, he
with
does
it.
it for the money. I can at least respect that.
I mean, yeah, I fuck with that. I agree. But yeah, overall, hold on, give me a second.
That's intense. BRB LOL. All right.
Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, Florida. Dude, I don't know if you heard about it, but did you hear about the Mike Tyson fight?
I think it had to be rigged.
It's
Either
rigged.
that or just. It is true that he is like 60 years old, but I do trust he could have kicked Jake Paul's ass.
Did you think he won or lost? I'm not too sure if you do know.
I think Jake Paul won.
Yeah, sadly he did.
Unfortunately for everybody.
No, yeah, but like I think like the people who lost are the viewers because from what I've heard, people were getting connection issues to Netflix, and then they showed him like a bare picture of his ass.
Yeah, holding like the flag of SpongeBob and like Patrick in the movie.
No, yeah, but yeah, I think fucking Tyson got paid like what 30 million after the fight was over.
Yeah,
Damn.
if I had to lose to a fight, I'd probably take it.
What's crazy is
To
that
be
he,
honest.
what I've heard, he didn't even knock him out. It was like 8 rounds straight, and he didn't get knocked out, Tyson, and
Yeah, it was.
he won by process of elimination or 2 points.
So it's true that it's like that Family Guy sketch where he keeps knocking out an old lady and then he just fucking loses.
Yeah, it's
No
pretty much
fucking shot.
it's pretty much that. Oh my god,
I thought it was like parody, but no, that's like the perfect description.
man! I was watching my homies complain on my fucking DMs and like, bro, this fight is ass. I keep getting connection issues and some other bullshit. I'm like, bro, you know for a fact it's rigged. Paul fucking hosted that shit, and then Tyson had a near death, I think, experience where he almost fucking died because of his ulcers on his liver. I'm not too sure if I'm
Yeah,
saying
and
that.
anything to do with a pulse, it has to be for the money. Like, there's no fucking shot, and people just eat that shit up anyway.
No, no, no. Yeah, they did the same thing with Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. It was just it was a fight for just the hell of it. They were just fighting just for a show, and Logan Paul got paid, and Floyd Mayweather too, obviously. Give me a second. Dude, I ordered a mirror, so my fucking FedEx driver just arrived. Yeah, my old one was
Why would
fucked
you
up.
order a mirror of all things?
Well,
It's kind of random.
because my old one was fucked up, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta get a new one. I didn't break it or anything like that. I just donated it because it's just old, you know. Gotta get some new
Mhm.
shit on the house.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're just stuck with the same mirror for like what 20 years already.
I
Like, if it
donated.
ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's true. Like I like having some new shit around the house. You know, like I hate sticking with old antique shit. Like I love antique shit to some extent. Like that's nice, but at some point it just gets like way too old to maintain, and I'm like, God damn it, I gotta fucking do this, do that. It's annoying.
Mhm.
Anyhow, like I know you're working on the Dahlia video, and fucking Grayson's been taking a hot minute. But
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'll admit to this. I've practically been slacking off a lot on that video, and I promise I will have it at least for next week from recording this because I mean it's about time, but also I am missing Grayson's audios.
oh
But
yeah.
more than anything, it's just sorry. More than anything, it's just a bit of a loss of motivation. Understandably, it's like here's the thing. Part of the reason of why I quit is just it's a constant cycle of just releasing the same slop over and over. It's like, oh, I'm gonna review this variant and gonna revisit this variant and this other shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, uh, nah, I want to stop, dude. I want to do other shit. It's not gonna get anywhere the levels of views that this older crowd gets, but it's shit that I would enjoy otherwise.
No, yeah, like
But I also, sorry,
no,
but
no,
I
you're
also
good.
want to do like a end proper ending that isn't just like a shitty channel update. So
Mm-hmm.
but also I had to take a bit of a break, I guess.
No, totally, dog. Like you told me, like on fucking DMs or like Lemon Cord, like yeah, that shit gets fucking tiring. Like even then, SGM's content has been going down the gutter, especially content wise, gameplay wise. It's been going downhill for a good while, and
Yeah, I
people
gotta.
are, and the newer
Sorry.
players don't see that because they have rose tinted glasses when they come in fresh out the gate, like oh, this game is so cool. They got a bunch of cool shit. But those who've like stayed here for a hot minute, they know like, bro, we ain't getting shit.
Yeah, I mean, understandably, the newer players are gonna like it, and it's like the thing is, the gameplay is really good. I still maintain that the gameplay itself is good. The
hmm
content around it is what is lacking, and I don't think guest stars are gonna make it any better.
No, yeah, I feel like I know you noticed this, and I noticed it too. You've been seeing a lot of SGM ads, huh?
No,
Like,
actually, I haven't gotten any. I mean, it helps that I have a lot of ad blockers, but I really don't get any ads for SGM myself.
I've gotten them like on some of my homies' phones, just fucking scrolling on YouTube without premium, and SGM ad, SGM ad, Twitter, SGM ad. I've shown you, and I've gotten like 5 back to back on Twitter. It pisses me off, and you know they're low on money when they just start pumping out ads like that. It's crazy. And I know you probably noticed this too, but remember when they posted scores for like what this week?
Yeah,
Yeah, they they
yeah, they just
fucking
deleted it. They just cheated that out.
yeah,
Ooh,
like
that's suspicious.
I want to say it was because of me, but that's a cope. I fucking called them out on their bullshit. Like, yo, you had 5 months to fucking talk about riff cheaters and boostings. Like, you remember how like in Lemon Core they boosted Lucy up to like what 4K, like the limit in score.
Yep,
Yeah, and then they're like, oh shit, that's a problem,
we gotta
and
do something.
they didn't do anything. 5 months went by. I called them out like, bro, are you still looking into this, or are you guys going blind? I posted that on their Twitter. They fucking deleted it afterwards. I want to say it was because of me, but nah, it's not because of me. They definitely know, like, people know that they're getting called out on their bullshit, and they're just sweeping it under the rug. Under the rug, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they know that the characters are gonna sell anyway, and they want no sign of anything else showing. Like if there's any sign of dirt showing up, they're gonna sweep that shit immediately.
No, they.
And I will, yeah. On another note, I gotta give credit to other content creators. I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure they're gonna dig up any dirt if necessary. I do have slight faith in Lagarthes or Biolik on doing that. If they see like the problem, they gotta talk about it.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
Biolik released a while ago like a video on the problem with price fight, so at least they do criticize it. They're not full on bootlickers.
No,
So
yeah, totally. I mean, me
so
and
yeah,
you both worked on that fucking collab with like what was it like the problems with SGM. I feel like
yeah,
that one was
fixing
kind of
SGM or something like that.
yeah. I feel like some of those things came around like rather immediately. Do you remember when the shard system dropped?
Yeah.
It was out of nowhere. If you think about it, like if it wasn't for our dumbasses just dropping that, telling them they need like a kind of pity system to help out with exclusives, and they just dropped that out of the blue. The problem with that is not a lot of people could use it. Just think about it. Free to play players are going to
Yeah,
be fucking struggling just to fucking save up relics. You either
they
got to
kind of
be
did the thing, but not exactly right. They just had a step on the door.
People say like
And
5K is a good amount to just save up for relics. Some say it's too expensive. Some say it's just right. Like, I personally
well,
think no, it's
I
bad.
think for like older variants, it should be at least half, which can be a little cheap for something like Death Wish or Host, but
Hmm.
even still, they're pretty old variants. Like it should be at least fair to some degree to just buy them if they show up.
Yeah, like it's crazy, especially with it's really stupid because you gotta save relics in order to get relics, kind of thing now. Because back then you didn't have to save up relics; you just open relics and you get units. The end. You don't have to worry about anything up in the near future. But now it's more like, oh my fucking god, I gotta wait for 8 more months, or I just gotta save up relics. The problem with that is not a lot of people could have such patience. I have the patience for it, yeah. Like I wailed, I fucking saved up like a moron and fucking won tenfold.
And and then there's also the matter of the variants just not looking interesting, or at least the reference is not looking interesting. Like the
Mhm.
fucking squiggly Minecraft palette that looks like fucking shit, and I just saved up for committing to the bit. If I'm
Holy,
being honest,
holy based. I mean, I thought it was cute. I won't lie.
I
Uh,
wish there was an Oddworld palette, but the HPS has no taste. They don't know what the fuck Oddworld is.
yeah, you're right. I mean, I fucked with that Hexcalibur drop. Like that was sick. I liked her special effects. That was pretty cool too. I swear they put more effort into Dahlia than any other unit, and it
Yeah,
shows.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
All right, fuck out of here. Just because I
They know their
would,
audience a little too well. That's what I'm saying.
they know me too well, dog. Fuck, I'm gonna be
Yeah, they
stuck if
got you hook, line, and sinker.
hey, they do,
You should
man.
play 2E though.
I suck at 2E. I tried with messing with Dahlia. Apparently, she's like what the hardest unit to learn, or is that wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm shit too, but I still play occasionally. It's just fun. I'll admit it is fun on that regard.
I mean, yeah, like the problem is I play keyboard, so I'm low key fucked. I gotta get
Yeah.
like I gotta get myself a Huawei Chinese controller just so I could fucking play, you know. Get myself a Smags mug.
Yeah.
That ploy station. Damn. Well, yeah. You got any controllers you recommend, or what controller do you use for second
I
encore?
have like a 2005 old as fuck controller. I really don't have any advice I can give. No jack shit about controllers. Oh, and the alternative, a PS3 controller,
Oh,
which is not
PS3.
that great either.
I thought PS3 was alright. Like, what's the problem PS3 has with controllers?
It's not so much of a problem with the controller itself, just that mines are pretty old and already not at their best shape. I tried them with
Uh,
like SG and it really doesn't work all that well. The joysticks are a little bit loose.
mm-hmm. Man, speaking of like fucking Skullgirls content, like, have you I'm gonna go fucking really old. What was the reason you started your YouTube channel? I'm guessing it was just the shitpost channel, right?
Yeah, it was initially a shitpost channel where I just dumped random garbage, and then I began doing like those shitty videos about the chat and the
Mm-hmm.
Discord channel itself. It's why Lemon remembers them so fondly because they were so. Well, it's not a good critique of them. It's just compiling funny shit,
No,
allegedly
yeah.
funny shit.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, like I saw
That
it and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, but even now, like, you did that again with Lemon Cord, so it was like life imitates art kind of deal.
yeah, but I did it better that time. I think I did it better that time.
And some of the voice lines
Event
I had to read was wild. Nah.
Yeah. But anyway, later on, it kind of developed in like, you know what? I could do like a video on this variant. It was, well, I'm not gonna say which one. I think we all know which one it is.
Yeah. Yeah. How did you
And
start
from
with Lovecrafted though? Like, how did that fucking thing happen?
okay, so here's the hidden lore. This is on Kevin lore. I pulled her, if not my birthday, the day after. So
Mm-hmm.
already that had some extra points.
Okay.
Although at the time I think I preferred Glass Cutter. Like I asked on Discord which one was better, and they told me Lovecrafted, and I ran with it.
Ah,
Then
okay.
eventually I pulled the shiny one, and from there it kind of escalated. Like obviously I was gonna go with like the shiny one everywhere because I thought it was like really rare, so
Uh-huh.
I ran with it.
Oh,
That's where
okay.
gaming kind of began. Then I began evolving all the squigglies, and that's also where I kind of began having this stigma of like the squiggly main.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
from there, just kind of stuck.
Not bad. Like, I mean, pulling her after before your birthday, or was it after? It was before, huh? Yeah.
And I think it
That's
was
dope.
the day after,
Oh,
like
the day
on
after.
October 6th.
So besides before you began with SGM, what other games you played before that? Before you hopped onto like the community?
In terms of gacha, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. That's not a bad
Yeah,
game. That's pretty good.
yeah, it was pretty good, although I was pretty bad at it, and I didn't get too many good cards out of it. I did get like, it was during the days where it was pretty early. There was no like synchro summon or any of that shit. It
Mm-hmm.
was like the very old school kind of shit with like rituals and fusions. I used to rely a lot on like relinquished, which basically just grabs an enemy card and allows you to take its attack and defense.
Yo, what the fuck? That sounds broken.
Yeah, for its time, it was kind of okay,
I
but
see.
now it's obviously kind of outdated,
Mm-hmm.
both in like Duel Links and outside of it.
Feel like I'm a boomer just whenever I play gotchas. Like back then, I would be playing. There was this game where you probably heard of Fire Emblem, right?
Yeah,
Yes, Fire
it's like
Emblem.
Heroes or something like that. It's that
Fire
one.
Fire Emblem Heroes. Yeah, like before Heroes dropped, it was just like a turn-based PG. And then
Yeah.
they dropped Heroes, and during that time, I was like a fucking wee little lad, and I was just that was one of my first gotchas, you know. I liked it during the time. Only problem was there was like power creep during that time, and there was like this one unit that they dropped, which lets you attack twice with it, and people were like, "Yo, that's broken," and she has the has fastest speed in the game, which lets you
Hmm.
attack twice. I'm like, bro. And then people realize, wait, they already gave us a broken ass unit. Like, it was this fucking dude on a horse called Reinhardt, and he would always attack fucking twice, even if his speed was slow. And then that motherfucker ran that meta for like what, fucking years. Motherfuckers are probably not gonna know about fucking Fire Emblem Heroes, but like those who know, they know that fucking meta is still strong. Like he's still a solid unit. Like post 2024. But I don't
Yeah.
I don't play anymore, but I semi-retired from that game.
Yeah. Meanwhile, another thing that I used to play was this one racing game. You probably heard of it. Real Racing 3. Basically, it's just some wannabe Gran Turismo game.
Oh, the
The
Gran
problem is that
Turismo.
it's owned by EA, and I
Ooh.
think that speaks volumes as to what it is, sort of game it is.
I know you got into the initial D games. Which
Yeah,
one was
but they're not gacha though. They're basically PS3 and PSP ones. So basically, I could have gotten into them when I was like like 12 or so when I began to tinker with the PSP itself, and I actually learned how to hack it. I
uh-huh.
probably could have learned about those games back then, as well as I guess Project Diva, but I had no idea they existed. So the acknowledgement went a little later.
Oof. I know Angelusa has been talking about Burnout like at some point. You ever tried
Yeah, I
Burnout?
also play those. I also used to play those games, mainly Burnout Dominator for the PSP.
Ah,
It was
okay.
probably one of my favorites back then. It's a little too basic now, but shit, I could still pop it on the occasion nowadays and play a couple hours.
Man, the only race card games I've ever played, I know Initial D is pretty fire, but I've never tried it for the fact I only watched the anime. The anime is pretty good. I won't lie.
Yeah, if you play it, you better turn that shit on manual though, because it legitimately changes the game itself. Like playing it
Mm,
on manual is actually how to play it more optimally. Oh, and also I do advise to use first person camera because third person is dog shit.
really? I thought third
It
person
is
would make
very
more
dog shit.
sense.
The third person camera. It just kind of so like it turns the car around, but the camera takes like a while to actually turn.
Oh, okay, that makes
It's kind
sense.
of delayed. It's a little difficult to explain with words, but you actually feel it when you play it.
No, yeah, one of my homies and I know you probably seen the fucking screenshot or Twitter post. Like me and my homie went to round one, and I got these Fuamoko plushies, the fucking B2
Yeah,
ones.
before that scalper got them all.
No, yeah, like they were almost out. They got rid of like the big ones too. We went at the last day with me and my homie, but he was playing. I think he was playing one of those initial D games on the race and one of the fucking arcade games. It was sick. I won't lie. But yeah, it feels hella disorienting. Like just looking at first person because I've seen him play first person. I'm like, fuck. Like I feel fucking wobbly already.
I gotta send you a gameplay of like arcade stage 4 Hazaka. That's like incredibly dizzy though.
No, yeah. I know they also host like what tournaments in those fucking arcades. I'm like, what the fuck?
Honestly, I wish I could go to one of those arcades. I don't think they have them over here.
Yeah, bro. Like you gotta come to America. You gotta try out round one, man. But speaking of America, bro, like have you ever had what's like one American food you wanted to try out, but you can't because you're in what, Spain?
I mean, there's nothing particularly special that comes to mind. I guess I would try like whatever, however the hamburgers over there taste like.
Yeah, man, you gotta come to California, dog. We got In and Out over here. Like I feel
Never
like
heard of In and Out actually.
yeah, In and Out is like overrated, but for like a reason, you know. Like people show up there because their burgers are like actually made fresh, kind of shit, and their fries are cooked in front
Allegedly.
of you. No, no, it's confirmed. That's why they get
Mm.
paid so damn well when they get paid like what 22 an hour over there, even 30. It's pretty sick. But yeah, like In and Out is a pretty good spot. I know people are gonna say, "Yo, you gotta try out Cane's," and like, nah, Cane's kind of sucks. Have you had like a fast food chicken before or not?
I'm always KFC.
KFC, man, you're gonna like have your worldview opened wide when I pull up with you and just have some Wingstop. Have you ever had like the Korean barbecue chicken?
No.
It's so bomb, man. You gotta try that shit out. Wingstop is pretty
I,
good.
I feel there's way too much shit in America that just feels like I've never fucking heard of it. Like here we don't have fucking Mountain Dew Baja Blast, but it's like a regular thing in America.
No, yeah, like Baja Blast is only on. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've only seen it in fucking what's it called, the Taco Bell. Yeah, like you could get a Baja
Yeah.
Blast over there, but I've never seen one in stores ever. For my years, I haven't seen it in stores. I probably seen it only once, but that's it. But yeah, Wingstop is pretty good. You got to try out Wingstop. Their fries are pretty good. They're pretty well seasoned. Have you tried lemon pepper wings or something like that before?
No.
Dude, they're
I only
so
tried
good.
the basic chicken wings. I have not tasted like any of those super special flavors.
Ah, damn, bro. You're like, you gotta try some shit out over here. I'll take you to fucking 7-Eleven.
And I'll
have you,
take you to a kebab.
how good are kebabs? I never had a kebab.
You gotta try one out though.
What's it like? Is it like an Indian burrito or some shit like that? I'm sorry, that sounded racist.
Turkish though. It's
Oh, Turkish.
Turkish.
It's Turkish. Like,
So it's basically like a mix of typical halal meat, is in its veal and chicken, basically. Usually that's like the mixed meal, and they add other ingredients like lettuce and onion, sometimes
mm-hmm.
radish if you feel like
Uh-huh.
it, and occasionally cheese,
Mm-hmm.
especially yogurt sauce, I think, and spice,
Yeah, that sounds
like
pretty
hot sauce and
good.
shit.
That sounds pretty
Yeah, it is
good.
it is a pretty fulfilling combination, usually
Mm.
costing about $4 to $5, depending on the place.
Damn, $5 is kind of crazy. I would have guessed like $3 ish, but yeah, five is pretty solid.
Yeah. Now, of course, that depends on the stores that sell it, and most of them tend to be. Well, it's never like tied to a franchise. There are franchises like there's like Gamoose Mustafa, I think it's called,
Mm-hmm.
but otherwise they're pretty much local stores that are just like one or two people in business.
Ooh, so it's like locals. Oh, that sounds sick. Local businesses are pretty nice. They either give
Yeah,
you
I
like a
would
lot
say
of
it's
food.
sick, but the stores themselves are a little too dirty. Like I don't think they
Oh,
pass all the health inspections.
yeah, they
But
wouldn't pass.
there's this rumor that says that the more health infractions, the tastier the kebab.
I could confirm this now. I went to this Chinese food spot. It had a grade of C, and in America, that means that place is fucked. But let me tell you this: I go in there. There's like it's busy as fuck, and I'm like, yeah. this place is gonna be bomb as fuck because the food is being like constantly being thrown out, made fresh again. I'm like, yeah, this place is busy. There's obviously reasons why they're violating health codes because they're in a rush. No shit. So I go in there, I have a plate of food. Like I had some chow mein and some barbecue pork. Fuck, that shit was bomb, man. Like, and then I'm like, yo, you guys have the bathroom? And then I go inside the bathroom. That shit looks like that's a fucking Silent Hill fucking bit. It's just it
Yeah,
looks
it's that
dimly
Pickles game music.
lit dimly lit as bathroom. Looks like someone got murdered like 2 weeks ago. But overall, fucking pretty good food. Pretty good. But yeah, the more the more health violations, the better, because the food's gonna be bomb. But that's only because the if they're in constant like rush hour, then you're chilling. But if you see the
Mm.
food that if you go in there, the place is empty. There's like only a few waiters there, and then the food is like that food looks like old as hell. Like and there's flies. You're like, no, yeah, you got to get out, get the hell out of there. Like no, bro, you do not want to go in there. You take a bite out of that, you're gonna look like the health inspector from SpongeBob.
They poison.
Oh no, you seen SpongeBob? I feel like you have seen SpongeBob. Everybody has seen
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
I made way too many references in the past before. I definitely have seen it. Although obviously in Spanish, and that's always causes that always causes a lot of debate as in which dub is better, whether the Spanish or Latin Spanish. Like there's always a fucking heated ass conversation about which one is better. And I say you grew up with one, cherish that one, but also respect the other one. It's like don't be a fucking ass on Twitter and shit.
That's true. Like SpongeBob is SpongeBob, no matter the language. Like Steven Hillenburg fucking made some dope shit, especially during the golden age of SpongeBob, which was like what 2000s, 2000 what five. I feel like
Yeah.
that was the peak of SpongeBob. I mean, every now and then the new SpongeBob does have some like golden gems. I know you probably didn't hear about it, but there was like this creepy pasta about fucking Squidward, right? You probably know
The
about it.
Squidward suicide, yes.
Yeah. So, they made a reference to that in one of the episodes. I'm not joking. You could
Yeah, I
look,
wouldn't be surprised they're in touch with meme culture.
and I thought that was pretty cool, but sadly they censored it. I'm like, damn, that one was pretty good.
And what about that one where like Mr. not Mr. Krabs not Squidward is sneaking in the Krusty Krab and there's this bucket of oil that falls down and it starts burning down. I think they censored that part as well.
Yeah. They did because one of my homies told me about it when that episode where Squidward was like eating fucking Krabby Patties and he got hooked on it like crack. Later on, he told me like, uh, they was just a bucket there, right? And then it just felt like, wait, that's the security. That was the censored part. He saw the uncensored version, so the bucket was it was rigged with traps, obviously. Like it was a bucket of oil. That shit went up in flames. It fucking exploded. I'm like, I didn't even know that was a thing because I never saw the uncensored version. But when he told me about it, I'm like, wait. I googled it, and the uncensored version I think does exist. Let me see if I could
Yeah,
find it though. Actually,
yeah, it must be out there.
uncensored version.
Meanwhile, I'm out here installing fucking Holocure of all things.
Holocure? Oh yeah, one of my same homie of mine was like, yo, they added gambling to it.
Yeah, yeah, I've been way too much into this fucking VTuber culture just for the shits and giggles, to be honest.
I would have never thought that you would be into VTubers. Like,
Yeah,
who?
I really don't watch it though. I just draw shit for the sake of it. But I don't want to draw like cutesy shit or uh, other stuff. I just want to draw shit posting.
Who's your favorite VTuber, Kevin? Come on, you gotta say
I
it.
don't even have one favorite. I don't really watch all of them. I just watch the funny bits where they fuck up or somehow.
Dude, I know you have you gotten a Bookshop Roulette yet?
I have it downloaded yet. Well,
Yo,
I think I have it installed, but I do have it already purchased.
yeah, that game is great, man. Like they added multiplayer and shit. Like, bro, I'll be down to
Yeah,
try
but
that
now
out.
the trend is fucking Liar's Bar of all things.
Liar's Bar is fun too, but I don't know how to play card games.
I think it's pretty easy. It's just a drop like, from what I've seen, I think it's just drop the whatever card is labeled,
Mm-hmm.
and you can drop fake ones if you wish, but obviously, if they call you out on that, then you're pretty much fucked.
Oh, okay. So it's basically like fucking Among Us, but with cards, kind of shit.
Somewhat like that, I guess.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, but going back to fucking SGM, one of your first videos was like talking about the price fight, a price fight guide, right? You remember that?
Price fight guy.
Your very first price fight
Guy,
guide,
I thought it was guy as in person.
as
Yeah,
in,
I do remember. Pretty
yeah.
bad video, honestly. I really just come to dislike it over time.
Well, I wanted to ask you, what was like the behind the scenes when you did the 1,000 wins thing? How did that go? How
Okay, so the thing about it is the main motivation was this guy called Etuprika. Not sure if you ever heard of him.
Sounds familiar. I know he probably still plays, but yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, basically, he used to do streaks. I think he still does streaks, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
He might be on some other website, and maybe he has like a Miski or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't, but I do know he used to do a lot of streaks, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's a pretty high streak he got there. I'm gonna do like 1,000 just to prove I'm a fucking asshole and a fucking petty idiot." I think you can understand that feeling.
I understand it very well, actually.
5 milliseconds, bitch.
You a bitch. I hate you. You gotta bring back my Ultra Kill records, you fucker. Dude, you still play
Yeah.
fucking Ultra Kill? Fuck.
Well, anyhow, the whole thing about doing that is over 3 days. When as planned, is like I pick up the easiest price fight at the time, which was Eliza Gold, which is double damage on debuff.
Uh-huh.
Pretty simple, and if you fuck up, you can at least have some shit unit like blue screen debuff something, and you still do enough damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And you go
yeah.
on picking like the easiest matches, and then and there, I actually pulled it off somehow.
Nice. Fuck. But yeah, like that was during gold. The gold must have like taken you fucking days. I figured like you probably
Yeah,
stayed up
three
for what?
days.
You
Took
probably
3
stayed
days.
up. How long did you stay up? Be honest, if you could recall.
3 hours probably.
Fuck, man, that was a fucking fiend.
Yeah, and the good thing is, it was during holiday season, so at least I had some free time to spare.
Damn. For me, it was like completely different because like comparing it now with the scores I did, like the 1,000 win streak. The first time I did it was because fucking SGM decided to give us a fucking freebie, 25
Yeah.
Theonite costs. And dude, like even with those advantages, I wasted like a good rack of Theonite, straight up 1,000 the first time I did it. It was stupid. I think it was for Son of a Beach, the 30-day price fights.
Hmm.
Those are really annoying because they scale off gold. They don't scale off diamond, and it's so annoying. And the reason why I did it again, 3-day price fights, everybody has seen it and their grandma, duh. But I did it because fucking Mun was like, "Yo, that's impossible." I'm like, "You bet your ass it ain't." And damn, it's fucking crazy. I feel like for SGM content creators, it's kind of crazy that like the fans eventually start talking with the peeps who make this kind of shit, like you and me. Like I
Hmm.
began watching your shit, like your shit was pretty gas. I won't lie, even though like it was half mediocre, it fucking helped me out through like my fucking starting phase. And it's kind of crazy that I look back around to us fucking talking right now too. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I get that reaction a lot. Like Daisy Mel's also had that sort of reaction. It's like,
Hmm.
I can't believe I'm actually talking to this guy I usually watch.
No,
The way
yeah.
I handle this sort of thing is like, I'm just a guy.
No,
I just
yeah.
do my shit. If people like it, that's cool.
Hmm.
I'm free to talk whatever shit. Although I don't like it that I'm like locate post well you located in like a higher position. Like I'm not above anybody. I don't like
Oh
to be
no.
called shit like master or whatever, because there is one guy that actually calls me that on the occasion.
What the
And it's not
fuck?
like a no, it's not like a kinky shit. It's not kicking shit. It's like a sensei shit,
More
okay?
like glazing type deal. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is glazing. It is glazing. It's nothing kinky or whatever.
Dude, I hate your bitch ass. You still took my fucking ultra kill records. Fuck you. Motherfucker, like I be spending hours learning tech, learning railcoin punches. Your dumb ass is as
I
yeah, let
just
me just
kill
do it
him
faster.
faster. I just kill him good.
Bro, you took my fucking 200 cyber grind record. You went 201 just for the hell of it. You bitch ass. I hate you.
It
Dude, how was your PC fucking in flames when you were doing that or not?
actually survived. It actually
How? I
survived.
crashed at almost crashed at 199 because I hit like a fucking 50 gutterman with a fucking knuckle blaster and then I got sent to the moon and then my fucking PC
I mean,
froze.
spamming fucking jumpstart. That shit fucking slows it down to a crawl.
It does because yeah, lightning tech is stupid. I haven't kept up with Ultra Kill in a minute. I know Hakita has been remodeling the
Yeah, he's
arc.
also updating schisms now. They fire in like the arc that they do actually is connected with each other.
Oh, that's scary.
It does look scary. I've seen the clip already.
Damn. Fucking hell. Yeah, we kind of did go off topic, but like overall, I feel like I'm just glad I fucking met your dumb ass. Like, holy shit. If it wasn't
Yeah,
for
same.
me fucking playing this game, I feel like you fucking ignited I'm gonna sound corny, but I feel like you ignited a lot of players to keep playing because you had fun
And
with
I
the
kind of regret it, honestly.
you had fun with the game, and then like and you shit talked it a lot, obviously. And then that later on was like, man, I'm probably gonna start doing the same thing too. Like, fuck it. I don't post much. Am I even called a content creator? Hell if I know. I play Ultra Kill.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Part of as to why I work so hard is just to be distinct in some fashion, but also because I don't like the idea of like doing super glazing towards the game. As in, I'm pretty sure you know who 0 to 6 is,
Oh, I love that
right?
guy. I love his art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool guy, but I do think he glazes the game a little too much, at least for my tastes.
Yo,
I'm afraid.
he's in contract. He's that's why he's saying it. I'm kidding. He could
Yeah,
probably be in
yeah.
contract, and I could never know
No, I
because
think he
it's
does it because
so.
he's in
But hear
contract
me out.
though.
Hear me out. I'm gonna sound like a conspiracy theorist. His art style is eerily familiar with SGM's or like SG's.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe he is in contract. Fuck if I know. You know?
No, this the other chick called Rin is actually contracted.
Oh, Madame Rinrin actually.
Yeah. She did the art for like Minette and Brain Drain,
Oh
as far as I know.
yeah. Oh yeah, I love their shit. Yeah, they're pretty some good shit, dude. Like, when they gotta stop with these backstage patches and just make a fucking what's it called? What's like a one update called where they just fix variants and don't fucking add new shit. Like, I feel like adding new shit just makes it worse. They just gotta rework what they have.
Now, at the same time, they do gotta add a new game mode, but that's like the hard thing is that's the one thing that is very difficult with SGM. How do you make new content for a game that technically has very little wiggle room with what you can get away with? Because it is a frame, it's designed around hand drawn frames, and it's a fighting game. So obviously you can't like make it suddenly like a platformer or a racing game or whatever the fuck.
No, yeah, I totally agree. That's why when I suggested the idea of mini games, this is just like they could just take references from other video games, you know? Because I know
Yeah.
Nikkei does it a lot, and people are shit talking me about it. Like, yo, you play fucking Nikkei, you probably smell like beans, dog. And I'm like, nah,
Yeah. Hey,
nah.
it's okay to jack it off to the characters. I don't judge.
I mean, fair enough. If you do that, you do that. You know, like I don't judge either. The thing is with Nikkei, right? Is like they know how to work their shit. They stand on business. They work on their lore. They work on their game mode. They even fucking balance out fighters like semi frequently.
They
Like they,
managed to get the crossovers too.
yeah, like they got
It
fucking
also helps. I don't think that's something SGM can get away with,
yeah. They added
unfortunately.
fucking Azuka of all things, like fucking from Evangelion, fucking Ray, some other units as well, like Misato too. I'm like,
And they
how?
added 2B, and they added the one famous S from gaming
Makima? Oh yeah, they also added Makima too,
as
actually.
well. As well. Yeah.
Dude, like I feel like Nikkei is like you probably think Nikkei is fairly new. It is not. It's like let me Google when Nikkei dropped.
I'm
Nikkei
betting 2021 at least.
2022 actually. Yeah, it was like two. It's
Almost.
yeah 2 years old and they're still going strong. And they're probably like the highest selling gacha right now. And for good reason, yeah, because they give a shit about their peeps and SGM has SGM does have a lot of upsides, but like I think its biggest weakness is the people that support it. If you think about it, because
Yeah.
their
They
fans,
eat anything up. They eat anything up.
yeah, their fans are stupid loyal, which is a good thing, right? But it also is a thing that could be taken advantage of, and
And they're
SGM
definitely gonna take advantage of
and
that.
SGM fully knows as well. Like, hey, Hidden Variable Studios knows this because like if you think about it, Second Encore was going through the same shit too, but they had some loyal as hell fans and kept the game alive. Even made it to fucking Evo of all things, you know. That's
Yeah, they could
cool.
have like the shittiest fucking deployment of content, and people are gonna eat that shit up anyway.
Yeah, and knowing me, I'm like, dude, nothing has ever changed. Like people will eat anything up, but me doing this is you're probably thinking, Noko, why the fuck are you making a podcast with this fuck ass, right? The thing
Yeah,
I'm
are
trying
you doing it with this fat bitch?
Yeah, the
I
thing
just
I
installed the whole live game.
but the thing I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to switch it up and just talk about the main problems it has with fucking Skullgirls, you know? I love the game. Absolutely. I wailed for Dahlia. Probably more than I should have. Probably
Yeah, pretty much.
putting more effort into shit that is highly unnecessary, like breaking two world records and fucking shitting on Mitsuki. I'm sorry, but I had to.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, that's
all
totally fair. Fuck Necrobreaker, by the way.
All my homies said Necrobreaker. Nah, I'm kidding. Necrobreaker is alright though, but it just feels like a really mid unit in my opinion.
Mediocre price, but also kind of cool. It's just fun to shit on it because Mitsuki likes it.
Yeah, she has like what 50 fucking copies of fucking Necrobreaker. I don't know how.
Probably.
I don't fucking know what she has at this point. Hmm. But yeah, I'm like, bro, you think you're ever gonna come back? I know you already mentioned that you're not coming back. But let's say hypothetically,
Only
what
in
will
get
bring you back?
like really good. I mean, the thing is, I do still retain the thing that, like I already said it, but I do retain that it has good gameplay. They cracked the gameplay formula to a T as to how to translate the fighting game into phone.
Right.
That I will always retain. But it's just there's really little reason for me to go in and collect more crap. I practically have almost any variant that I could have any use for, and the rest that are missing are just bragging rights, even if some of them are competent.
No, yeah. But yeah, you could
And
probably
guess,
quit. You could probably quit for like a year, and you could come back, and you will be stacked.
yeah, and the guest stars just don't call my attention.
They
I'm
don't for
pretty sure they
real.
actually are really good, and maybe they'll change the meta in some fashion or the game itself. But currently, I don't see it like that.
No, yeah, guest stars are a blatant cash grab, obviously.
And
And
maybe it would have been better if they actually released it as full-on characters,
that's what
which
I'm
I'm pretty sure they
saying.
want to do, but they just have this half-assed release that just feels like an awkward cash-in attempt.
Man, I'm kind of pissed off, bro. Like, motherfuckers be doing crazy shit on like Skullgirls forums, like, oh, look what I did, or look what he did, right? And nowadays they don't even pay attention to that. You remember the lemon jelly challenge?
Yeah, honestly, not gonna lie. At the time, I was a little jealous of that. I'm not gonna be completely honest. It's like I was working my ass on making videos, and here comes this guy, and he just makes it so easy.
Can't believe you had beef with the Korean and now you're on his server moderating it.
Yeah, I'm still talking shit though.
Dude, I swear Lemon is crazy. Like Hayachi was the first guy who done that shit. He's the
Daisuke was the first one.
mm-hmm. Yeah, people were saying, yo, Lemon Jelly, yeah, that's the splitting image guy. No, that's Hayachi. That motherfucker has been doing it for a good while. Even though he quit, he chill. And man, like, there's a lot of fucking drama on this fucking stupid ass mobile game. Like, I just want to tell you the cheese that happens here, you know. but like it's
What now?
the
What?
chisme. You know what chisme is? It's like
Cheese.
it's Spanish. It's like Mexican slang for like fucking tea or what's it called? Yeah, like fucking drama. You know, like
Mm.
fucking hell. Like this dude Hayachi, my homie, right? He got fucking called out for oh my god, this dude's a weirdo or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen all that drama actually. I
Yeah.
actually have seen the thread and practically DM'd. Not actually DM'd some other server, but basically just linked it up there, and it's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
I
It was this
swear.
chick called.
I mean, I'm
I've
probably
seen.
gonna have to go redacted on that because I don't want to fucking give them fucking any source of recognition, you know?
Yeah, just trim it out and beep it. But basically, this chick. I also seen him censor this part also out because it's gonna be a giveaway. But I also want to mention it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Go
Uh,
ahead.
um, she usually goes on Eliza posts and made. She went on some Eliza posts and made 35 fucking replies. Are you actually okay up there, you stupid idiot?
Watch this stir fucking drama, bro. Like, oh my god, they're talking shit about
Yeah,
me.
just cut this part out. I just wanted to get it out of my system.
Nah, nah, you good,
But yeah,
dog.
basically I see the thread, and I gotta send it to Hayachi because it's like, okay, I'm kind of concerned because like Hayachi's my friend, he's chill. This Fox cancellation,
Mm-hmm.
this it just doesn't sit right.
No,
And
yeah.
the tactic was just to do nothing really, and it blew away.
I think the thing that got me heated the most is like another personal friend of mine also got attacked too. Like I'm gonna also censor this too, but it was what the fuck she do? What are you doing attacking them?
Yeah, and there was also the case with Legrand Blue and Maya Sujim.
Oh my fucking god, that shit got me pissed off too. Like, bro, you know what? I'm probably not gonna even gonna censor it. I don't give a shit. Nobody's gonna pay attention to this.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things that will eventually be deserted, and it's like, oh, this guy's defending these other people. He probably has like 10,000 terabytes of illegal material.
No, yeah, like, bro, I'm a degenerate. Duh, I fucking love I love hags, bro. Whatever. I'm just gonna say it out here. I don't give a shit. Fucking love
Yes,
ghosts.
I think they're okay with hags. It's just anything like philia or whatever that if you even like the slightest bit, they're gonna fucking ruin your life.
No, yeah, like the thing is, like, Skullgirls Second Encore, Skullgirls Mobile, they always knew how to fucking balance that kind of shit, that kind of controversial ish kind of like, oh, she's 17, but she looks like a grown ass person, right? I feel like everybody in full agreement shook on their hands, like it was a silent agreement where like, okay, yeah, it's just a fucking character, right? But later on with the whole censorship thing, right? You know, you probably remember that.
Yeah,
So later on, they
I can
basically double down on it, you know.
Yeah, I think I'll get my take on this. Well, there's this video by Golden Angel that I ultimately agree with, but it's like there's parts I can understand as to why they would do it. Me personally, I wouldn't bother with it, but I can understand why.
Yeah.
Other segments are just downright offensive. Like, why are you getting rid of Ben's backstory there?
No,
It's like
yeah.
that just looks bad. And here's the thing, you know Sharpie, right?
Oh, was that
The purple Sharpie, the one that I gave
Beowulf?
Beast
Beowulf.
Kings and
Yeah, yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so here's one reaction that really caught my attention about her. She saw the post of the uncensored cutscene of Big Bang and basically called out the mods because someone posted that.
Huh?
And I didn't comment on it at the time, but it was like, okay, that was a little off-putting, if I'm being honest.
Bro, moment. Oh, no, yeah. Everybody was in full on agreement. Like, yeah, Skullgirls is semi controversial game. Duh. It's got fucking kids that look like they're supposed to be in college. Duh. And controversial ass shit. Like even the game is fucking brutal if you think about it. Like you're facing off a fucking deity of fucking death. Every 10 fucking years, it fucking wreaks havoc and kills shit. You know. And I don't
Hmm.
understand why they're going with this teen aspect of a game when back then it was brutal, it was gritty, you know. And I mean, I don't blame them if they're doing it for the sake of revenue because their audience is much younger, which I full on agree. Yeah, it's a lot of kids playing this game, right?
Bunch of Zoomers.
Bunch of Zoomers, yeah. I played it when I was in high school, when I was like 17 at the time, and now I'm 20. 3 fucking years of doing this shit, and I'm pissed off. I mean, I don't blame them if they're going with the younger audience. They're censoring shit, but like, but for those who have played it for a long time, I feel like I wouldn't blame them if they did it like a if you know kind of deal. Like they shouldn't censor certain aspects for older players because they already know
The,
about it. What's the point of
you know how
hiding
they
it?
could have avoided. You know how how could they avoid it, the whole controversy? Make it optional.
Yeah, make it optional. But even then, the other, I think some of the devs were coping and saying, yeah, like it's gonna take a lot of space, this and that. I mean,
Bullshit. Yeah, an
I
option to
was,
just switch a couple of frames. That's gonna take a lot of space. Get
I'll,
out of here.
I'll probably say this. I'll say the same thing too, but I want to play devil's advocate here, and say maybe it wasn't because of that. Maybe they are right because it is an indie. It's an indie game, right? A lot of
I will
people.
say maybe the main reason, and I think this is plausible, would be advertisement. Like they want to make it more advertisement friendly, so they want to cut some of the edges of the game. That's
No,
like the
yeah.
one reasonable explanation that, for whatever reason, they cannot give. I guess
Mm-hmm.
NDA or whatever.
Okay,
That
totally.
if it is because of that, I can at least understand as to why they would do it. I
Mm-hmm.
still don't agree with some parts of it, but I can at least get behind the reasoning.
Okay. Just as a viewer discretion, if whatever we have said right now has pissed you off, then okay, great. Don't take it up to us. This is just opinions. Because we're just two goofballs talking about what we think would be great for the game. We're not we're not experts, but we are we're people who play for a good while, you know. Because
We
people
just
will,
ramble at this point.
yeah, it's just rambling at this point. Like, sure, we did talk about fucking drama with like many other peeps who have involved in it with some serious ass shit. I gotta say, some people take it way too seriously and way out of proportion when it could have just been handled in DMs, like the Grand Blue incident, which happened on the main court. Not main court. It was like the new Skullgirls Discord.
Main Core 2, Electric Boogaloo.
The same thing too, but main court is just legacy at this point. It's already been locked down, so there's nothing going on over there anymore. Actually,
Yeah, well, mobile court, I guess.
mobile court, yeah, tomato tomato kind of deal. I feel like a lot of things, a lot of drama that could have been handled via DMs, but a lot of people decide to take it up in public and cause a shitstorm for no reason. And I personally think like whatever, it gets the eyes going, it gets people going, it gets drama going, it gets retention actually going too. At the end of the day, it's more like, bro, we're just here playing a fucking game. Why people are taking it so seriously, you know?
Yeah, and then you're gonna get called weird and just immediately blocked for whatever reason.
I mean, I
You know,
got
if you
blocked
know,
by
you
you know
know.
who type shit. You probably seen.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny though. I won't lie, because I started off as friendly when I was going into the conversation with that person.
And then went la 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 la. That's how they went.
They're like they went no, and then they just went the block button. I mean, I don't mind. I'm not upset about it. I'm not phased by it. I'm just like I'm just worried about them, you know, because you don't know what's going on behind the screens. You know, it's always people arguing just to argue. You know, you don't know what's going on behind their lives. They're probably just doing it as a way to fucking relieve some stress. You know, like me and you obviously played this game for a multitude of reasons. I played it because you guys played it at this point. Well,
I played it also for community and as means of phasing out sometimes.
I mean, for me, it was like, dude, I enjoyed the people who was in this set group, right? Not
Hmm.
everybody. Like, sure, there is some bad apples, but I feel like the apples that I've seen are pretty good. Like
Yeah, the good outweighs the bad.
the people I met here was like this a whole fucking crazy bunch. Like both good, bad, and ugly. You know, especially with lemon court.
Yeah,
I feel like I gotta
we're
get.
all ugly basically.
I feel like lemon court is like the last bit of is the last OG group, you know, because that's where almost everybody hangs out.
That's
Almost
the
everybody.
reason it's called the retirement home.
I went with that name, and you're like, yeah, you know what, you're right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
also came up with it honestly. It's like the perfect name. We're just a bunch of old farts that just like to complain and bitch. pretty much stopped playing with this point. So it's like it's a retirement home. It is
Yeah.
what it is. It's a retirement home.
I mean, people still play in that fucking server, but like, what's like the rough percentage you will give out that people have? What's the rough percentage that people like have quit the game? Like 80, 70%?
Like what now?
Okay, just give me like a hypothetical here. Like for a fact a lot of people quit in Lemon Cord server. What's like the
Mm.
rough ballpark percentage wise you think people quit?
Well, checking out a bit of regulars, I would give it at least 65, 70, or
65, 70.
75 even.
Damn,
There's,
that's
there's still some players. I mean, I see you can beat D. You know this guy
yeah, I know that guy. He's chill.
definitely has to be still playing. I think that guy must be still playing.
Mm,
Grayson, I'm pretty sure he still plays. I
mm.
don't 6648 still plays probably. Chanman, the one that has the most unique swears out there, probably still plays. Pissed off, but still playing.
I love that fucking guy.
Yeah, I love him too. He shows up once every blue moon, but it's like witnessing an eclipse, the most beautiful thing ever.
Dude, he has a gun for a mouth. He doesn't fucking miss. My favorite one was when he said like every time I fucking face a pain wheel, it's like I get the sandpaper dildo up my
Okay, I
ass.
gotta look up some messages. What happened? Some of these mama vergas. And that's like a basic one. I
Oh
also love how
man.
he tries to like learn insults from other languages.
No, I know, man. That dude's a fucking go. He like I swear, like how the fuck he comes up with some insults? It's crazy. Oh my
He has a
goodness.
he has a gift.
I swear he do has a gift. But yeah, like before you met me, like how the fuck did we even get to even meet each other kind of deal? Like I know you probably see my goofy ass when I first joined Lemon Corp, but I want to hear what you thought of me when we first met.
I mean, I think when we first met, was it around the time when you were just doing Dahlia shit with the Holy Host, where you were just pulling her constantly? I think that was the time where I just really got like a note of this guy.
We're like, wait, this guy likes Dahlia, all right.
You know, he's another one.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
boy. No, probably at the time I didn't think that. I think, oh, he's the host guy. Like, quit pulling her and get a fucking furmonger already, you fuckwit.
Dude, I kid you not. I felt like the biggest piece of shit because I knew for a fact she was hella broken. And I just pulled her 6 times. I'm like, bro, I just want one copy of her. Back then I was just trying to complete the collection, you know? But like at some
Mm-hmm.
point I wailed so much I accidentally completed like 90% of the collection. And I'm like, all right, fuck this shit. Let me just commit to the bit and just max marquee, max PA, everything. I think that's how Grayson started to take notice of my antics too, because Grayson was like, "Damn, this dude was crazy for Dahlia. Let me copy him."
Oh boy, another story of a ripoff. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, he's like a mini Drake, you know? I'm kidding.
He's a mini you.
It's like a doodle bob me.
Yeah, he's like a movie. The Austin Powers is like the evil bad guy, and he has to have a mini me next to him. The mini me is obviously Grayson.
No, yeah, you're right. Damn, how long have we been talking for? It's been like a hot minute. I don't even know what time is it for your dog. It's probably like what,
It's
12?
already probably 12. It's 12 a.m. already. Think I should tap out
All right,
before it
man.
gets a little
Before you
late.
do go out, if you want to say anything to the camera, like any future projects you got in plan, like I know you got the squiggly video out, dolly video out, but besides those two
Yeah.
videos, what are you working on now, or like in the near
Right
future?
now, I'm just working on scratching my nuts. Not gonna lie. No,
Yeah.
but on a more serious note, I do have I've been working on smaller scripts for like a another Blasphemous 2 video because the DLC came out.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah, pretty good DLC, but I can see why people were disappointed. There's only like 3 new bosses and new weapon, the returning mea culpa. Bit sloppy, perhaps a bit repetitive. Can understand as to why people wouldn't like it.
I see. I
That and
see.
also maybe a Mega Man Zero video. I think that would be really interesting because I played those games when I was like fucking 6.
Yo, let's go, Mega
I mean,
Man.
I was shit at them when I was like 6, but managed to beat them at like fucking 6 years later.
I know you, dude. Please, 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 please play Faith. It is such a good game. Because
Yeah,
I know you fucked with Blasphemous. And it's hella religious Faith. I will just give you
well, I
like,
fuck with it mostly because it's a Metroidvania. The theming helps, but it's
mhm.
mostly for the gameplay. Like I'm too much of a gameplay guy. That's my problem.
No, like hear me out. Try out Faith for the Lord. Like the gameplay is very fucking simple. You play as a priest, and you just walk around. You probably seen like the what was that old game? That very first story based game. It's not the Silk Road. It's something to do with American traveling. It's
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trailer. Yeah. That game. So it's basically like that, but like it has some really cool cutscenes and rotoscoped cutscenes. Like a lot of references are used by the same developer, Airdorf. But
Mm-hmm.
Faith is so fucking good. I like. I'm gonna gas it the fuck up. Like the lore is good. Gameplay, sure, it lacks, but the lore is the most beautiful shit I've seen. Like it made me reconsider become religious, low key. Like I'm already
Oh shit!
religious.
Is this another fucking Joshua Graham moment?
Kinda. It's almost like that because Joshua Graham is like a fucking G. But like the game Faith is really good. You basically play as a
Mm.
priest, you ward off demons. That's like the main aspect to it. But there is a really deep lore into it. Like you're probably not gonna catch it on the first set of gameplay, but like replaying it and doing different outcomes opens up even more of the lore, which is so fucked up that I don't even want to
Mm-hmm.
talk about it because it's so good. Like it's scary, you know.
Yeah, I'll check it out then.
But yeah, man, thank you for talking with me. Like I can't believe we went for this long.
Yeah, we got managed to unwind a bit with drama in the fuck ass games. So
For real.
that was cathartic.
All right, man. I can't wait for the Dolly video and see what the fuck you pull off.
The same shit as usual, most likely. Although I'll try to spice things up as per usual.
For
Expect a
sure.
reference or two, and if you know, you know.
Do not say any jokes related to lemon cord if you know you know.
Nah, don't worry.
But if you do, at
Also,
least make it funny. Come on.
yeah. Here's the thing. I know which one you mean, but here's the thing. One of
Go.
the more obscure jokes that I've made was in the Marie video. I'm not sure if you heard of the whole. There's a VTuber joke, by the way. Not sure you heard about the whole AI sound clip of Maury Calliope and a horse.
Oh no. Yeah, I've heard
Okay,
of it.
so
No.
basically I put the audio of her acknowledging that in a stream at the end of the Dark Horse segment, and that remains as one of the more obscure fucking jokes I've made
Kevin, I'm
because
gonna fuck you
just
up.
gotta know, you gotta know in order to actually catch
Oh,
that.
you piece
You
of
gotta
shit.
know in order to catch that.
He done did it again. He can't keep getting away with it.
Yeah,
Fucking hell,
now, like that
bro.
one time I put fucking Death Wish on the umbrellas, not the Parasol's origin story.
There's a bro moment. Man, I fucking hate your dumb ass. Man,
Yeah, I know you do.
I'm about to do some censoring, but I'm too lazy to do all that. You know, like should I censor it? Nah. I feel like I want to get
You
I want to get the.
maybe cut some parts out though.
You sure?
I I don't think that it might be best to actually cut some parts out because I don't think it's a good idea to leave some of the bits out. They're gonna cancel our fucking asses.
Oh no! Content creator Kevin has been canceled because he said some controversial shit, which was, man, I just like playing the game.
Yeah,
That's it. Damn, I feel
yeah. I
like
don't
I'm on.
actually jack it off to the characters. If I'm being honest.
Kevin, you got to give me like a tier list of like who on your Smash or Pass. Who's your top three for SGM?
Uh, well, I can at least put a fucking Valentine at the very top. If I'm being completely honest, I think that's like the easiest one.
Based.
uh, and red pilled, followed by parasol because I have generic taste.
Do you like the salty voice lines?
I really love those fucking voice lines. Another bit I have that not many people catch, but another bit I have for like the parasol videos, I make sure to always put salty voice line clips.
Based as fuck. I love salty as well. Call me a masochist, but I don't give a shit. I let a shot at me, yell at me,
Beginner's luck.
type shit, you know. And okay, so you said Valentine Paris. So who's your last one?
I guess Eliza, I have basic ass taste.
For me, it's like, for me, sometimes it's either hear me outs, like some wild ass shit. But I'm just
They
gonna keep.
probably do all of that.
I'm gonna keep it tame. I'm just gonna say Black Dahlia for number
Oh
one
shit.
spot. Double because hear me out. She could transform into anything. and number
Yeah,
three,
another Dahlia.
Eliza because I could fix her. You know, easy,
Yeah, I don't
easy,
think you can.
bruh. Don't underestimate me, Kevin. I could do it. Trust.
You can't beat my records in Ultra Kill. You think you can fix some 5,000-year-old mommy?
Fuck you, dude. I gotta practice more ultra kill, bro. Like I haven't been fucking playing. I'm washed. I'm like the Russell Wills of ultra kill. I used to be
You're
so.
like Mike Tyson in the comeback from yesterday.
Dude, that sucks, man. He got his ass beat so bad.
Yeah, we'll look back around the topics, boys.
we're
We're
going,
gonna do it again
we're
from
going
the
full,
start.
we're going full fucking circle. I already told you, man. You just want to end this here now, and then we're still fucking talking. You know what? Let's just end it here before we just keep
Yeah,
on yapping. Well,
best to do so.
all right. Subscribe to this motherfucker. I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. Drink some water and have a good one. All right.
I eat shit.
And eat shit too, man. All right. Thank you, Kevin.
No problem.
You see you later. It's already midnight. You got to get some rest, man. I'll see
Yeah,
you. I'll see you later.
see ya.